All right. I apologize for the mic quality on this one. Currently not with my good mic. I just have my headset mic, so you'll have to bear with me for this one. But we have our first, well, technically it's the second weekly vault, but I didn't record the first one because I am silly. So this week, we have only three to look at. I literally just did a two on this guy, so we're just going to get that out of the way at first. And then we'll go up to our main boys afterward. But we just did a two on the hunter for this week. I also killed Gallywix because he was the only person I wasn't saved on that could, perform in that fight. Um, but I didn't end up killing any other bosses because it was at like 10 p.m. last night, and then I went right to bed. Um, but here we are. We're just gonna go and get our easy little two box that we got for doing a two rookery. Um, but yeah, I've done, I did some stuff as marksman. It's weird. The changes are weird. I don't know how to feel about them, you know. But uh, in AoE, it feels fine. Single target, though, it still feels clunky. I will say the change to make aim shot a longer cast time, really, you can feel that. And of course, we get the pacemaker, which is actually an incredible trinket. But take that. Uh, I think it's goodbye mandate, which is unfortunate to say, but mandate does significantly less for me than a Scardy G would, I think. So, hello, pacemaker. Yeah. And I was playing survival at the end of last season, but we're back to marksmanship because that's always been my favorite hunter spec. Um, but this isn't the guy we really care about. We got a good trinket on him, so that's good. But what we care about is how the paladin box looks, and especially how the mage looks. I'm maining fire mage slash frost mage this season. Um, I'm doing fire for dungeons and frost for raid, just because I feel like I could probably play fire in raid now, but I don't know. Frost is fun too. I can't really decide which one I like better for raid at least, but for dungeons, 100%. I like I like fire better. Um, Either way, paladin now. We do have a new tier set. Got 4 set. Last week we just did a couple dungeon runs to go get 2K rating. Um, but what we're really looking for is a lot of things actually. Just not more tier. Well, a back would be good. Just flame vents. Hmm. That's a lot of strength. Reverb radio. I wish I could get some like reverb radio on the fire mage would be pretty cool. But also House of Cards on the fire mage. Incredibly cool. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna sim this one. We're gonna sim that one. See what we're looking at. I do apologize. I've turned my background FPS down on the game just for when I'm doing other things. Fuck, my dogs are growling, but they're having a good time. They're not really growling, they're just playing, but we're gonna see what the yeah, we're gonna see what the sim says for what to get on the paladin. And I mostly care about dungeons, not necessarily raid as much. Regardless, I'm trying to think what to talk about. I guess we can talk about the new things regarding Retribution Paladin. So they fixed something with Divine Hammer. I don't know exactly what it was, but Divine Hammers, we play that now. And in doing so, you switch from Light of Justice to Swift Justice, Holy Blade from Improved Blade of Justice, and the weirdest one to me, Holy Flames instead of Blade of Vengeance. Now, what this does essentially is once you use you use your Divine Toll, your Divine Hammers, your Final Reckoning into Wake of Ashes, Hammer of Light, and do that stuff, it essentially becomes Divine Storm Simulator more than it ever has been. And while I'm not sure if that's a bad thing or not, it's definitely it feels a lot more simple. Um Especially when having the tier set. I haven't gone into a dungeon with the tier set, but with what is it? With just messing around with the tier set, hitting some dummies, it feels fine. It's just Divine Storm, Divine Storm, Divine Storm, Divine Storm, Divine Storm. I personally am okay with that. As long as it does damage, it still feels good to play. But the sim just finished, and it looks like our best choice is to take the back, which is what I thought, because I don't know about either of these trinkets. Well, I wasn't going to pick that one anyway. But Electrician's Siphoning Filter. It's got speed on it too, which that's pretty nice. Let's put that on. Yeah, it replaces a 626 back. I never ended up getting the mythic Rashanan back, which is what I really wanted. We ended up doing first 4 bosses of mythic for many weeks at the end of the season last season. But regardless, we have a back now. We have 4 set on this guy. I can always play Paladin when I want. It's very simple to pick up and play. Now, what's weird is picking up a mage was very difficult for me at first. It still is difficult. Frost is easier to play, in my opinion. Fire, there's a lot of nuance that can go on with it, and you may think it's just Pyroblast Simulator or Flame Strike Simulator, but there's a lot of nuance between like certain buffs, and it was hard to get a grip on at first. I have a better handle on it now, but it still could be better. But we're only at 2 set on this guy, and that's part of the reason that I really want a tier set on this guy. That 4 set down there, hitting the jackpot to get 15% increased damage for 7 seconds, and during combustion that increases to 14 seconds. That's pretty insane. So we're either looking for tier set for head, shoulders, or chest, yeah, or a House of Cards, heroic House of Cards. We did get One Armed Bandit down, but we didn't go on to Muggsy. No way! I am actually. Wait, okay. Tier I can get from raid. I can wear a champion piece. We're doing normal raid tonight. So I can get a champion piece for head or shoulders. I'm probably going to catalyze my chest. And then really try to convince them, hey, please convince. Or I guess it's open roll for normal. Either way. Big fucking House of Cards. That's insane. I instant choose that. That is House of Cards and Mug's Moxie Jug are the two trinkets that I absolutely need. I guess not need, but are absolutely this for fire. So getting one of them in week 3, that's insane. This may be on my fire mage for the rest of the season. I'm so happy with that. And 11 Theater of Pain as. I guess what other keys do we have? I don't know. But and I think we're gonna keep Signet too. They both probably have an internal cooldown. I'm gonna see. I know the Brutalizer is gonna sim higher, but that only does 2% of my damage. I feel like having the Signet to give me a fuck ton more haste. Sorry for cussing a lot. Or saying bad, dirty words. Sorry, YouTube. But I feel like having Signet to give me 7,000 extra haste and then having House of Cards is insane. So I'm very curious. I'm gonna put that there. So let me go fix my macro for combustion. I'm gonna sim it. I'm not gonna get rid of Signet of the Priory, but I'm for sure happy with choosing that. But I'm gonna sim it and then we're gonna see what happens. You guys don't need to know mostly all of that. So, I'm surprised I yapped this much about 3 characters, but I'm having a good time. Just got House of Cards on my main for fire, which is going to be insane. Once again, I do apologize for the not as great mic quality. I've been told that it's fine by people in Discord, but I know that my condenser mic sounds way better than this. Regardless, that's where we're going to end things off for this week. Thank you for checking out the weekly vault video if you are. And with that, I wish you the best of luck with your vaults, and I'll see you next time.